We're just bringing you some international tennis over there. Those are preparations for the Wimbledon that will take place in the United Kingdom. It's time for us to dedicate the show to some physical disabled sports, which is very, very important, the development of it. Remember that one of them made us very proud in faraway Morocco, winning the Africa Amputee Championship. There are issues, we'll talk about it later, but that's not the reason why we're here today. We are here to promote and ensure that the message gets there clear about disability and sports and the need for us to show love to them. We are talking about what will take place at Accra Sports Stadium on 22nd of June, starting at 7 a.m. It is the 6th edition of the Love and Laughter Yes I Can Games. Two gentlemen are here. We have Felix, and we have my man, McLean, a little bit stubborn, but he's here with me today. McLean, how are you?
I'm doing good.
How's life?
We're managing.
Okay, and the main man behind the whole show is over there on my far left. Mr. Felix, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
And how's things?
Well, we've been very busy getting ready, but yeah,
okay.
Good.
Behind the scenes, I was trying to find out from you, this very event is in the 6th edition, but the title, Love and Laughter Yes I Can Games. How were you able to how did you coin this name for this very games, Love and Laughter? But you're going to jump on the street.
So the first edition was in February, just before or on Valentine's Day. And we wanted to show some love to persons living with disability, and also to put a smile on their faces. So showing love during that time, and then we getting a smile on their faces brought the name Love and Laughter. So yeah, hence the name.
Okay, is this something you maintain, or probably you want to shift away when the thing is stabilized, or you think he wants to maintain the love and laughter?
Yeah, we want to maintain love and laughter. We want to maintain. You see, Love and Laughter, it's separate from the Yes I Can games.
Okay.
But then, because everybody's coming together on the same day, we've merged the two. So eventually, we're probably going to split the two.
Okay.
But then we're maintaining the names.
Okay. Over the years, what do you think has been achieved so far with this over the years? Before we get into the nitty-gritty of what to expect on Saturday, but over the years, what a thing has been achieved with this very game?
We've had, you mean the games? Or?
Yeah, I mean the whole event.
Okay, so I've had a chance to meet people who needed assistance from us. Some of them, by the grace of God, have finished university, doing their masters now.
Okay, that's good.
We have Emmanuel from Ashanti region, who was discovered, who has just brought gold from South Africa earlier on this year. Was discovered from the games. We have some other up-and-coming talent as well. So yeah, I think we've had a little bit of change to some people's lives here.
Is it something that you say that mission accomplished somehow? Would it something that you describe it that way?
Yeah, to an extent, mission accomplished. But then, is it? Can you ever finish it? There's more work to be done. But yeah, definitely, mission accomplished.
How easy or difficult was it for you as a personality to say that, okay, I want to go ahead with my foundation and say that, give it back to society? How easy or difficult was it for you?
Me personally, to start up with, it was easy because of what I had received when I had my accident. It was easy. But then going forward, it's not so much easy. But then, yeah, we just press on and get ahead with it.
Okay, let me get to my main man over there, Nee McLean. Nee, how are you again?
Fine, thank you, my
Nee
brother.
at the rather, okay.
Nee at the taste.
Okay. Let's look at preparation for this Saturday's event. Tell me, how's it like? You are the main man together with him, trying to get things in order to ensure that it becomes successful as it's always been on Saturday. How's it been like so far?
So far, so good. We'll say thanks to the Almighty God for giving us the strength to push through. In terms of logistics, I mean, we've been able to get almost 80% done already. And in terms of making sure we are able to transport everybody. I mean, as we speak, people are coming all the way from Sawam, Dodowa, Katamanso, Adan, and all that. I mean,
and the Kumasi people coming, some of them will probably...
Yeah, some of them are coming. So as we speak right now, we actually need to accommodate some of them.
Okay.
I mean, so that they can be able to participate in the games. And it has just not been easy, but I can say that with the support of the Agbochu family, I mean, we've been able to strive almost all the time.
Quickly.
So far, we are 80% done, and we are ready to make sure this happens.
We'll get back to you once again, but let me find out from you. From the previous one they've stayed so far, I've seen some of the pictures, some of the videos. Vis-a-vis what is expected on Saturday. How would you describe the years what happened so far? I got a chance to be there for the last 2 editions. How would you describe it so far?
Yeah, so far to describe it, I would say that we've always been able to push a little bit up. I mean, we always achieve. And as we speak, we started with 4 disciplines. Currently, we can say that we are bringing together about 7, 8 disciplines, I mean, from the Para Sporting Games. So we are expecting more than 2,000 persons with disabilities at Accra Sports Stadium.
Well, you're seeing some pictures and videos of the event that they've done over the years, the Love and Laughter, Yes I Can games over there. They are hoping that on Saturday they'll do more. We, you always say we. Tell us, who are the organizers? I know, but some people over there want to know. Who are the we you're talking about?
Actually, we are talking about the Simon Agbochu Foundation for the Young Disabled. That is, first of all, the mother organization. We are talking about the collaboration of the Go Get Them Racing Club, which actually brought in the sporting aspect to the Love and Laughter. And then we talk about the technical team. I mean, we also have a technical team with the media itself is part. And that is why yesterday we were able to have a media lunch, which we'll say thank you to Metro TV for gracing that occasion and also giving us the opportunity to be here. So we have a toll. It's from all the federations, all the para sport federations. We have executives that are representing, that we communicate to be able to execute. In exception of that, bringing all these people together to the Accra Sports Stadium, we also have leaders from the various districts, regions, to be able to mobilize all of them and bring them together, because the purpose is not just to have the games, but the purpose is also to introduce the games to other persons with disabilities who perhaps do not even know what para sports is all about. And that is our top notch. That is what we believe in, to introduce the game. Because I know from research that, I mean, we've not been able to achieve even 5% in para sports. And it is important that those that we have currently, they are almost up their age. And if we don't create this atmosphere, these games, for us to be able to scout out more talents and be able to introduce them to the games, perhaps in the next 3-4 years, we might not be able to have even people to do para racing, not even wheelchair basketball. So it is important.
We'll get to the nitty-gritty as to the specific, which areas, I mean, which type of games will participate, who are participating, what will be at stake for grabs. But let's look at the finances. When you're doing certain things, you need a lot of money. Let me go to Francis. Felix, sorry, Felix. I'm sure I'm thinking about a certain Francis who owing me money. Don't mind me about that. Okay, Felix, tell me, how have you been able to try and put this thing together? Because this is capital intensive. Bringing the people all the way across Accra and over the country is not easy. Getting settled down, getting food for them to eat and all that stuff is not easy. Having able to manage to grab sponsorship, or probably having able to finance this?
Well, I'll say about 90-95% of it is financed by myself and a few family businesses that come together to make this happen. And then in the past years, we've had a couple of sponsors. We've had NASCO. This year, we've got, how do you call it?
Pella Water?
Pella Water.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got Pella Water on board.
The travel tour?
Travel and tour, that's part of my family business. So, in the past years, we would have maybe one sponsor at a time. So that's why I would say about 90-95% has come from myself and family businesses.
What would you say to corporate Ghana regarding this very event and why they need to come and involve their money into it? What would I tell them?
I would say it's a worthy cause, and we would appreciate corporate Ghana coming on board to help make this happen, because at the end of the day, it's not just about us or persons living with disability. It's the glory that the sportsmen go and then bring back to Ghana as a nation, and also the impact that it makes in the lives of these persons with disability, and the hope that it gives them for the future.
Let me get back to you, McLean. Now, tell us the nitty-gritty of what is expected on Saturday. How many games will we participate in, whether they are traditional sports or the area? I know about the wheel basketball. I know about the tennis. Break it down from the various games and who gets to participate.
So we have about 7 disciplines, like I said.
Confirm?
Confirmed.
Say it again. How many games?
7 disciplines.
Take us through.
So we have the wheelchair tennis. We have the go ball. We have skate soccer, wheelchair basketball, wheelchair racing. We have the table tennis. And as we speak, we have the para cycling joining, and then we have volleyball.
Okay. Are these games, are they likely to be held concurrently, or probably some of them will take place in the morning, like the wheel racing thing that we saw the other day, and others will take it? Just break it down for us.
So very early in the morning, from 7 a.m., we'll be having the arrival of all the disciplines. Participating persons would arrive around 7 a.m. By 9 a.m., we'll be having the wheelchair racing. And then just after the wheelchair racing, we'll come back to do the opening ceremony at the center court of the Accra Sports Stadium, the long tennis court. And then just after...
the tennis court?
The tennis court, the center court. So just after that, we'll be having all the disciplines happening concurrently. We'll be having the wheelchair long tennis happening at the far end of the tennis court. We'll be having the basketball.
So let me correct you. These days, we only say tennis.
Tennis.
It's no more lawn tennis because the lawn used to be on grass, so it's just tennis. Go ahead, sorry about that.
So the wheelchair tennis, thanks for the correction. Then we'll be having the basketball at the center court. Just after the basketball, we'll be having the skate soccer at the center court.
Okay.
And then we'll be having the go ball at the Andramani Hall, and then the table tennis also at the Andramani Hall.
That's quite interesting. How many participants are you expecting on Saturday?
Currently, we are expecting about 70 participants to participate in this.
In terms of everybody that's coming, because what I saw the last year, there were thousands of people. I was wondering, where are they going?
Generally, we are going to be having about 2,500 persons with disabilities.
The forecourt of the Accra Sports City will be massive with buses.
Yes, yes. So for the disciplines, we are going to be having about 60, 70 sportsmen participating in this game. And then we hope to scout more.
Okay.
And as much as we are concerned, that is why this year's theme is, believing in the future for inclusion and accessibility for all persons with disabilities.
How about the disabled people? Have they welcomed this very well? I'm sure some of them, most of them are in various groups. Have they welcomed this very event, yearly one? Have they welcomed it?
Most of them actually see this event as a reunion. Those days you always know old school, old student reunion and all that. But this apparently is a reunion for most of them. Yeah. And then it is that time that all of them come together, they see each other, they know what is happening, they have chit-chats and all that. And so most of them have actually embraced the event. As we speak right now, I can tell you, there are others who really want to come to this event, but obviously.
My people coming from Akropom, I like them very well.
They are coming, actually.
Yeah. I love them. The last time I spent time with them.
Yes.
Are they coming this time around again?
They are coming.
You know the people I'm referring to?
I know the people. Yeah, Akropom School for the deaf. They are on the list.
They make things very, very interesting at the stadium. Yes. Very, very interesting.
They are coming once again. This time around, we are actually spicing it up with, a band. The visually impaired. There is a band that I will leave it to my CEO to mention. Okay, so
quickly, how special is Saturday's event? How has this been very special from the ones you've done previously? Tell me about it.
This year is like McLean said, we've got a band with visually impaired. All of them are visually impaired.
You don't mean it?
Yeah, they called the Magic Eyes. They will be performing. So then the guys from the music band from the Akropom School for the Blind would also be performing. They are also all visually impaired. And this year, Assemblies of God Ghana is also offering, they've offered to do a medical screening.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, for us. So from, I think, about 9 to 11, we would be having medical screening for the guys who would want to be seen. So bits and pieces of new things have been added. Me personally, I can't wait to see how the guys embrace it. I know it's going to be good.
Fellas, this is going to be very, very big. How's the coordination like? Trying to see it. I see some volunteers in the previous ones, but how are you going to governance almost everything to ensure that if you can't be successful? Because this is huge.
Yeah, so like you mentioned, volunteers, this time we're giving, instead of having volunteers go about doing their things, we are putting them into departments with department heads who will be taking care of various sections or parts of the event so that everything comes together as a whole.
Let me get back to you again. Probably we'll wrap up in the next 5 minutes. What are you hoping to achieve after Saturday? It might be the short or long term, but break it down for me. What are you hoping to achieve?
By Saturday, by the close of Saturday, what we hope to achieve is to see that smile. I mean, the best we can do is to put that smile on the faces of persons with disabilities, and that is paramount to us. And if we see those smiles, I mean, we get overjoyed in doing what we have to do for them. Secondly, we also want to see every single person with disability coming for this event to grab a sporting activity, a para-sporting activity, show interest in it, and then take a decision to participate in it so that we can also guide them through it. An exception of that, yes, for everybody who is going to come, we are actually going to do an official launching of our next project that we really intend to embark on after 6 years of Love and Laughter and the Yes I Can Games. We are actually reshaping on how to empower persons with disabilities in other fields and not just sports. So we are actually going to also do an official statement on that one as well. But generally, I would like to say that disability is not an inability. And hence, it is important for every single person to participate in making sure that this event becomes a success.
Well, time check is about 10 minutes to the top of our 19 hours GMT here in Accra. Remember that our 19 hours GMT will be time for News Night. So stay tuned to Metro TV. Fellas, you have the final word. Why must people be there to support and why must they be there to participate? Quickly, 30 seconds.
For everybody, even who is not a person living with disability, I'll say it's a humbling experience just to see what persons living with disability can do. So just come and experience it. It would be a day out for you and your family, and most importantly, it's a humbling experience that we can all learn something from.
Say hello to the sponsors before we go away.
Hi, we would like to thank Perla Water. We would like to thank Tina Travel and Tour, Willow Farms, and we would also like to thank Sarah Beth Foods and Genesis Healthcare. Also to the Assemblies of God for coming on board this year. Thank you very much. We really do appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah. Felix and McLean, thank you very much. You can only hope for the best that on Saturday, yes, our cameras will be at the Accra Sports Stadium. It is the 6th edition of the Love and Laughter Yes I Can Games. Essentially, you have to be there to support our brothers and sisters. They need our assistance. You see the pictures over there, previous one stage. Remember that they are trying to develop talent. It was based on this, close to 70% that Ghana had the opportunity to stage the Para-African Games here. So Saturday, you have to ensure that you be at the Accra Sports Stadium. I'll be quite interesting, especially my people from Ekwapom. I'll be there. Gentlemen, thank you very much for passing through.
Thank you.
What?